everyone, it's me again. So I don't know whether you like to drink Yakult or not. Okay, today what we're going to do is, because in perspective design, actually in the design field, most of the product designers are going to use this skill very often. So we learn how to be a product designer. So today we're going to draw Yakult. So let's do it together. Okay, first of all, if you look at my drawing, it's kind of like that. So the finished product will be something similar like that. You'll see there's lots of guiding line. Don't worry, I will show you in here in a minute. Okay, so the first step is you have to draw the center line. Okay, and then we will start from the top, the lid, and to the bottom. Okay, so first of all, since we'll be able to look at the Yakult from the top, like this part, the lid, and in this part actually this shape is actually an ellipse. Okay, and an ellipse actually we can embed it inside the one-point perspective idea. So with that in your mind, we have the center line. That means the vanishing point also will be here. So in this time, we only dealing with one-point perspectives. Things keep easy. Okay. So now I need to kind of measure what is the width of the boxes. So imagine if my ellipse start here and ends here. Now I'm connecting these 2 points to the vanishing point. Now I have a triangle, right? Next is I have to decide it, okay, the ellipse where it happened. So now what I did is I drew another line. So this surface area would be the lid of the ellipse in these sections here, okay, in here. Now what we need to do is we need to draw a line in the middle, kind of divide up these into 4 sections. Now the trick is we have point, we have this point, this, and that. It's kind of like for north, east, southwest point, right, in the compass. Next is we have to draw the blanket. Okay, so we have to draw a kind of like a blanket here, So these 2 sides is parallel and these 2 sides parallel. So you see, actually, I have already drawn the first ellipse. Got it? For the lid of that. And if you drink Yakult before, the lid is not perpendicular, it's with a slope. Okay, so that is correct. So now I just draw a slope. It's kind of like that. Okay, and then what I did is make sure this line is landing here. Then I draw another line here. It's kind of like copying the ellipse. 1, 2, 3 point. 1, 2, 3, 3 point. One more time. So that is the lid of the Yakult. Got it, everyone? If you want, you can add some shadow. It's kind of like the texture, the aluminum texture of the lid, right? And then if you are careful enough, actually the Yakult bottle is kind of like having a slope, right? So what you do is you can draw a perpendicular line to make sure they are almost a similar angle to it. So you got the 2 similar, the 2 a horizontal line to keep it on track. Next is we have to find how much is dropped from here. So it's kind of slightly doing like that. So the trick is if you find it later, actually, because since this curve is further away from the vanishing point, that means is if you look at this one, this ellipse actually is much narrower. But compared to this one here, this one is actually gradually getting more fatter. So this one's more narrower, this one's wider. So from here, we actually got even more wider one. So actually, this is actually, if we're talking from here to here, top to bottom, is ascending. Okay, got idea? So that's why the distance between the middle line to here would be more. You keep adding more and more and more and more. Got it? And the trick is for the Yakult, this part, this area, you shouldn't just right start from here. Actually, it was kind of curving over, so you can do it in here a little bit curve, and then stop here, a little bit curvy, and then stop here, and then again, make sure you have the perpendicular line to double check, and then now get the point. Again, connect. Isn't that easy? Okay, next is, because the yoke is kind of like a human, it's got the width to it, right? So I set the point where the widths are now, and then I just kind of like connecting from here where the widths are, like a lady, if you're not eating too many things. If you find yourself it's not that correct, doesn't matter, you can use the eraser just like me, just to touch it up a little bit so that you get the correct proportion. Okay, again, I set the point and where it's gonna drop here. Understand? And then same. These gonna continue. Oh, the width is kind of bit. It's not long enough. Okay, so I get it more longer. It's gonna come out. So and draw that line here again. Okay, and then I drop in here. So make sure I did it more. So I drop and then back, and then I'm gonna do that again. This time it's going to the end of it, right? So that's kind of the basic shapes of the bottle itself. Understand? Okay, make sure they land in here. So I touch up. Alright, so you got the basic shapes. Next is, at least I want you just to get the name of it. Okay, the Chinese you can just ignore from me for now. Just get the English. So clean this part, and then I make the boxes for the letters. So basically I just draw the boxes following that, and then spell Yakult, right? So of course, if you want, you can spend more time to touch with the details, but I'm fine with it, because the assignment for this assignment is I want you to get a glimpse of what perspective actually was being used in drawing the initial design for the bottle. So I'm not really care about the shading from now, but of course, if you have time and you loved it, and I'll be very appreciate if you can do the shading and add all the details if you want, okay? But that is extra. Okay, kind of like that, and then I have the boxes there for me, and then I'm gonna draw the letters one more time. At the end, again, I want you to use your marker, okay, and then just kind of draw it nicely, nice and easy. Okay, as what we done as usual, and outline the whole thing, and then okay, so I think you can do the rest for yourself. So enjoy and have fun with drawing. Continue. Okay, so see you later.